Hey guys, it's midweek meetup and I'm excited to talk to you today. I'm thinking we talk about memberships, sign-ins, is it monthly packs, 10 packs? What do you guys do with your clients, all right? Comment below. I want to hear from you guys. Let's, learn from each other, see what works, see what doesn't. I know over the years of me training, this has been, something that it's always like, we always want to be like awesome trainers, kick butt, get results, but that whole business side of it is the tough part for me anyways. I don't like the whole money thing. Like when people give me the money, sometimes I feel bad, which I shouldn't, because I kick their butts, give them results. I have a great product. I give it my all, so I should just be taking that money and knowing I earn it. But for something inside of me, I just feel bad. I feel like I just want to train for free. If I win the lottery, I'll train for free. But for now, I need to myself learn to not feel bad about taking people's money. This is our job, our career. We put our heart and soul into it, right? So how do you guys feel about the whole money side of your business? And how do you keep track of it, right? So in Adrenaline, we have sign-in sheets. I'll have I just make these sheets online and I print them off and I'll just say name, email, 10 pack, monthly member, drop in, free. Because I always have first time free. So then those new people put their name, Johnny, their email. You only need the email once. You just say, hey, if you're new, drop your email, and free. First time free is great. It's a good way to get people in to try your class the first time. And it's not like, they have to pay when they don't really know what they're getting. I find it brings a lot of people in. I've done that since I've started and it's been kind of a good option and people like that. People will say, hey, come. Someone brings a friend, says, come, it's first time free, just try it. And a lot of people keep coming, but there is some that just come, do the one, and then they don't come back. Either they don't like me, they don't like the class, or they just don't have the money to pay for it, which is fine. Ooh. Okay, so how do you guys do it? Maybe you use your phone or you use an iPad. There is some apps out there and programs you can use. One's called Mind Body. That one you gotta your clients would have to pre-schedule to come to the class. I don't use it. I just do a sign-in thing, and on my website I have membership area, and then my clients can click on that and it brings them to a Google Excel kind of spreadsheet alphabetically. And what I do is I take the sign-in sheets with me home, and then I kind of just put the X's in. It's really kind of probably old school, but I've done that for a long time and it just works for me. So I go home, I go to the Google Docs, and I'll put oh, Johnny, and then he's on his 5th class. He came tonight, so now he's on his 6th class. So my clients can go on there, check it out, see where they're at with their classes. Usually I don't even have to get to the point where I email them, they know, and then they just bring in the money for the next month or 10 pack. It works for me. It's live, so they can watch it right from this website also. And then I just email them out on their 10th class saying, hey, great job guys, you're kicking butt. You're on your 10th class, 11th is free, and then it's time to renew. My 10 packs are buy 10, get 11th free. I've always done that, and it's kind of cool. People like that, working towards that free one. But what do you guys do? Do you do sign-ins? Do you use your phone? What are your memberships like? I do a drop-in, and I have quite a few clients that just pay the drop-in. They're just every time they come, they just bring that cash, which is fine. And then I have my 10 packs and 5 packs. And a lot of people use those. And then I have my monthly members. More than half do the monthly membership. I find people like that. They pay for the month and they can come as much as they want. And I see people sometimes twice a day, every day, for sure, right? If you have a variety in your classes, they feel they need to go every day. And then I have my year membership. Some people just pay for the year, boom, done, and then they just come as much as they want. Now, a lot of trainers and boot camps I see do sessions, 6-week sessions, 10-week sessions. I've never done that, but it seems like it's a good way to do it because you can kind of just get paid up front, boom, 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 it's done, it's organized. You don't have to have all this back end stuff like I do. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you do? What works for you? Do you have any questions about this? It can be a tough thing. I've heard from trainers over the years saying, I just train for free right now because I'm new at it, which is good and it's nice, but at the same time, people get better results because they're more accountable when they're paying, right? So if they're paying for the class, then they're gonna show up more and they're gonna be there. I have found over the years that when I give away, say a 6-month membership or a year membership or even month memberships at events that we do, they come once and then you don't see them again because they're not paying. So it's kind of oh, well, I'll go Monday, or oh, I'll go on Friday. They know they're not paying, so they're not wasting money, so they don't care. And then guess what? They don't use it, and then you don't see them. And then they end up paying somewhere else and they're going there, even though they have a free membership with you. So if you're doing the free stuff, maybe because you're just starting out and you're trying to spread your name and build your clientele, but I would try and like make them pay a little bit because you're worth it, guys, right? Now, something I'm changing, like this month I'm trying to get in. My husband was in class the other day, and after he left, he's like, I noticed like some new people came, and like I give them the attention and stuff, but they didn't know where to sign in. And I don't really have a designated area, and I didn't even think about that. So I'm gonna be getting like a little collapsible table or some kind of like table that I wanna like brand, kind of wrap it with like my logo and the name, so it's kind of like boom, there's the table, there's the sign in, clip forward, you know, maybe I have like little cards and info, and maybe some of my clients can bring some of their business cards, and that's that little designated area. Because right now I have a clipboard and it kind of floats around the class. Hi, yes, hi. The clipboard just kind of floats around the class for everybody to sign, and then I set it on the ground and people kind of grab it from there. That's not really like the most organized thing. Now, if you're in your own gym, then you have like a front counter and swipe cards. I don't have that though. I just rent a space, go in, do my thing, leave. I'm lucky the center I use has an equipment room. Someone had asked me, what do you do about your equipment? Do you haul it in and out? I just said, hey guys, can I have a little corner of the equipment room to store some stuff? And they were all for it. I mean, I've been there a long time. I pay them very well, so they can't really say no. So just try asking. You never know, this place that you rent, they might allow that. And you know, just because I don't have a gym doesn't mean I can't have like a sign-in table. So that's my next step with Adrenaline, is having a more designated area for people to come, sign in, especially new people, and I think it's a good idea. All right. Now, one more thing I want to talk about. I had someone write me the other day saying, do you let kids in your class? I've been letting kids come in, and now it's like crazy, and the parents that have kids don't care, but the ones that don't have kids are like, I can tell they're stressed out. This is a sticky situation because you want the new people to come. You want to be kid friendly, but like 1 to 4, 5, 6-year-olds, like they're just all over, and they're gonna climb all over stuff. And the guy was saying like they're all over their equipment, and like, you know what? It's dangerous for the babies and toddlers and kids and your clients. Someone sprains an ankle, rolls an ankle, like that's not cool. Some people come to the classes just to get away from their own kids, not to have to hang around other people's kids, right? So what I say is, newborn babies who are sleeping in the stroller, sure, come on out, new moms, do your thing, but as soon as those babies start itching and crawling to get out of that stroller, you can't bring them anymore. All right. And then after that, about like 5, 6-year-olds are allowed back. Sit in the corner, but tell the parents, you know, bring a towel or a mat or something for them to sit on, bring an iPad or some games, coloring, a snack, and make sure they sit there. And let the parent know you can bring them, but they can't be like hanging around, running around, touching the equipment. But around 6, 7, they're pretty, like that age I think is like pretty cool that they'll just sit and do their own thing. Now, if you offer a stroller fit class, then it's even easier. You just say to the clients, hey, I'm sorry I don't have kids in my class, but I have the mom and kid class. Come on out to that. And those are just like complete mayhem, and that's fine because that's what it is, and they're all moms and they don't care because their kids are doing it too. All right, so I say no kids in class. Keep that to a mom and kid class, and keep your regular hardcore training classes to just adults and you know, not having kids running around causing trouble. Okay, so hope some of this helped for you guys. If you have any questions, comment below. You know, I love talking to you guys on Wednesdays, so tell me what you want to hear about. And share below what you do. Do you have sign-in sheets? Do you use an iPad? How do you run your back end of your business? All right, I think we can all learn some stuff from each other and get some advice and improve our own businesses in this way. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you next week. If you guys like what you watched, then subscribe right here. I post new stuff every week. You'll get an email right to your inbox. And if you want to see what we talked about last week, it's right here. All right, have a good day. See you guys next week. Bye.